Hello and welcome to CTN Spotlight. I'm Steve Antis. The Coon Rapids Kiwanis Club is part of a global network of people who find creative ways to serve the needs of children. And they've been doing it through a variety of local service projects for the past 3 decades.
Okay, any discussion?
For 30 years, the Coon Rapids Kiwanis Club has dedicated itself to changing the world one child and one community at a time. But time has taken its toll, says retired school teacher Kenneth Sundstrom.
As of late, the numbers are dwindling.
The number of club members are down from a high of more than 50 back in the 1990s, but despite the changes in hair color, these folks are committed to staying busy with initiatives like Hope for Youth.
We helped them get started with their first fundraiser, and they got, from there on, they took off. They got a lot of people in the county, and it's really a great project.
Another popular project they look forward to each spring is the annual Kids Fishing Clinic, hosted by the Anoka County Parks Department.
Watch my finger.
The Kiwanis Club does all of the casting into Seneca Lake. We also do knot tying for those people who want to learn how to tie a fishing knot. And we also bring in our Bikes for Kids trailer for any bikes.
Bikes for Kids is something the Kiwanis started 6 years ago, taking in used, discarded bikes and refurbishing them back into service.
I haven't oiled this yet. It right now is pretty dry.
A team of volunteer mechanics put in countless hours to bring these bikes back to life. Thanks to the generosity of Betty and Al Santarud, this operation uses an old horse and cow barn on the Santarud farm in Ham Lake to repair bikes for free.
Our purpose is to take and give bikes to people in need and adults in need.
Refurbished bikes, we did last year around 670 bikes that we redistributed for refurbished bikes. And this year we're already up to around 500 bikes.
They have a roster of around 50 volunteers, which makes Bikes for Kids the biggest thing the Kiwanis do, says Bikes for Kids president and Kiwanian John Gillis.
They do a fantastic job, and the quality of the bikes that are coming out of there, some of those bikes are coming out better than what they were when they bought them new.
That's a fancy bike.
The bikes are given out to schools, police departments, and social service agencies who hand them out to their new owners, giving them a second life.
When you see kids get a bike, that's like, that's Christmas.
But there's a problem.
We are growing very fast.
With the growing barrage of bikes they're taking in, they now need an even bigger space. So to help finance the operation, they held a fundraiser in early August, calling it the Legacy Ride at the Elm Creek Park Trails.
Trailhead is our big sponsor, and they have provided leaders and what we call sweeps, the tail end of each ride. So we want to make it a very safe ride as well.
Trailhead is an official drop-off center for Bikes for Kids. We collect those bikes for you, but we also help train the Bikes for Kids mechanics so that they learn how to refurbish bikes properly. And then our staff does volunteer time at Bikes for Kids every year.
With help from dozens of volunteers, the Legacy Ride is a family event that seems destined to become a tradition. To continue the work they do, the Coon Rapids Kiwanis wanted to increase their membership in a whole new way.
We are appealing to companies and to give their employees a membership to our club so we can continue our 14, 15 nonprofits we give to.
Oh, anyone interested, they'd be more than welcome, and we'd have a lot for them to do, especially if they have time to volunteer.
I would like the Kiwanis Club to have all the new members we can get. 4 or 5 would be good. We'll take anybody and everybody that we can, who's willing to do a few things.
So if you're good at fishing, or fixing bikes, or just want to help children, the Coon Rapids Kiwanis Club would welcome you.
And this is the end of the meeting.
If you're interested in joining the Kiwanis Club, they meet here at the Coon Rapids VFW every Thursday at noon. Or for more information, check out their Facebook page at Kiwanis of Coon Rapids. Well, that does it for this edition of CTN Spotlight. I'm Steve Antis. Thanks for watching.